Here we are with Piffy Go Laugh Laugh.
Here we are with Piffy Go Laugh Laugh, episode Quattro, number 4, The Boom Boom Show.
Hello.
Jessy Piff,
Hello.
my guy, dude. What the fuck? How'd we get here, man? How'd we get here today?
Joe, hard work, bro. Learning a lot.
Chance. Random.
We took a lot of chances.
Yeah, just seeing shit that goes in front of us. Dang. Well, we're going to get into a whole lot of ridiculous shit. We got 3 L's rolled up. We got Candy. We got Ice-T. Jessy Piff.
The
Sam
Boom Boom
Comfort.
Show.
The Boom Boom Show. Episode number 4. Spark one up, Piffy.
You say boom, boom.
Shout out everybody at work, man. Shout out all my coworkers. You already know.
You say boom, boom, show.
Shout out the fam.
You say
Shout
boom,
out everybody
boom, show.
coming out to Dynamic Duos
You say
this Thursday. It's about to be
boom, boom,
fucking lit.
show. Wait, who? You say boom, boom, show. Boom, boom, show.
Yeah, man. We had a pretty good day today. It was the first time we got to the studio in a bit, and we got a. Well, yeah, talk on the mic.
Together. I had to light the blunt, man.
Yeah. We about we about to get in a lot of arguments too, man. We about to throw down. But yeah, man, we recorded some fucking fire today. It was mad fun. Shit just been crazy, man. But let's start at the beginning. In terms of just
Like how I met you?
yeah, how you and I, ran into each other one lovely day. Obviously, well, not obviously, but just like doing shows with Spaka.
Well, the thing was like, I had like a full 10 year with Sparker. That's my homie. Like, let's put that out there first. That's my bro. Like, we go way back to like middle school and shit. And like, so I had stopped rapping for a while, and he had asked me to come to one of the shows. He was like, "Yo, just come, bro." Like if you ever met Sparker, like he said that to probably like thousands of people, but like when you know Sparker, like, and he tells you to do something, you just kind of have to like take that leap of faith, because like,
And trust him.
Like,
be like, all right, bro.
8 out of 10, if not 9 out of 10 times, he's gonna be right about it, or at least close on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'll vouch for that. I've seen it happen.
Yeah,
Seeing
seeing the potential and what it even could be.
So like, he brought
Some
me to the
shit.
show, and he was like, this is like right after I had my son, and like, he was like, "Yo, I got these kids that like they're fresh out of college, like they're working mad hard, bro." Like, he was like, "Yo, like I'm done with the other situation that I was in, and like I kind of just want to get back to making music with my bros." And like, I was like, "Bet." Like, I'm always been like a rapper's rapper. Like let's make the music. You know what I mean? And like, I'm getting into the business part of it, but like, I always just like the music first. So like, when he
Of
was like
course.
that, I was like, yeah, bet, man. So like, I stayed for the show, and you were DJing at that point.
Yeah, I had a man bun.
And then he like, I remember like you had the Jazz jersey on. That shit was sick.
Oh, that was the Ugly God show with Scribe.
Yeah.
I had Beatnox on my show. We was talking about that.
And like, I think Norm was hosted it, and I remember I was like, yo, this kid is live. Like, I've seen a host
When
like
I threw the
this.
candy, right?
Yeah, and you were
Yeah.
like, yo, he's like, you throwing stuff in the crowd. I was like, oh, that's dope, man. That's a dope idea. Like, to come out like that with the candy. Like, immediately I was like, yo, this kid he's got it. Like, if he could develop the other stuff, he's got it. And then it was hard candies, and you were like whipping them because you were so excited.
So
You were trying to get him in the back, and there was like mad people there, so like you were whipping them at people, and like, I just laughed.
I got, dude. I always say like I'm gonna put a clip up, but it's like it's just me editing this shit. Like we'll like talk about some shit. I'll try to remember to put that clip up of fucking me throwing the hard candy.
This shit
bro.
is funny as hell.
It's like one of the first posts on my Instagram. I'll just say that. Yeah, it's one of the first posts on my Instagram. Just scroll all the way down.
It was, and then like from then on, like I saw Scribe perform, and like I was just like, all right, let's go, let's do this, and you know, like we've been through some paths since then.
Fuck yeah, man.
I think it was like that, and then you graduated school, you went on the trip,
Yeah.
with your dad and shit, and then after that, like, we went on tour, and then with the Progression tour, and then when we came back, like, Far From Home tour started, and we were just like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, that was when we were like, all right, we got a while out. Yeah. We gotta take this tour by the balls, and fucking show show what we about. Not because no one hears about anyone from Rhode Island, and when we was out there, people were like, what, Rhode Island, da da da, and that was like some of the most love like we ever got like at some shows.
Well, but always like maybe stick around you more. It was like you always put in the work, and if you was always like, I'm gonna do this, like, you always made it happen, bro. Like, no matter what. Like, that's like testament to like you doing the show and shit like that now. Like, you've been plotting this for a while.
It was like our combined idea, cause it was just you were just like the both of us. You're just like, all right, we gotta like put on a show together, and like we're just like came with the dynamic duo idea.
Yeah.
And boom, here we are. And this is dropping on Wednesday, so it's tomorrow. And if you're watching this on Thursday,
that's wild.
It's today.
Yeah.
Come through.
If you don't have tickets, go get your tickets.
Yeah,
man.
the ticket link's in the bio.
We got physical ones too.
Yeah.
Like,
or hit and they'll be there at the door if it's not sold out.
Right. Like, bring your cameras. Everybody, cameras are welcome, encouraged.
And this is our last step before we drop the project, man.
Yeah. Oh, man.
We went through our project today, and we like, I won't say the number, but it was a good amount of songs. I was like, nah, we need more. And like we have like other songs. We're like, nah, like not for like this. Like together, we probably have like almost 20 songs together.
Yeah.
And it's just like you gotta understand, like, we're working full-time jobs. Piff's a dad. Right. And you like max we'll go to the studio like twice a week, every other week if we can go twice a week, but like averaging like once a week, like once every other week, because we don't have like our own setup. I know, like, I have my own podcast shit like that, but I ain't ready to do all the crazy bing bong bobazy shit.
And in the meantime, we're both working on solo albums too, so it's like
two like you have two. Are you working on two?
Nah.
Oh, okay, yeah, you.
So like,
yeah.
So like,
I decided the other day that I'm gonna do two. Dude, literally the past month on what I've been going to do with my music, bro. Let me talk about that for a second, bro. Cause
first of all, if you don't know, we live together, so like,
yeah,
we always talking about new music and what we're gonna do.
I'm not gonna say that the names of what it's gonna be, but I am going to be dropping 2 projects next year. But for a while I was like, all right, it's just gonna be this one project. And there's like the music I was making, like shit's like, it's fucking dope. Like, obviously I'm gonna hype myself up. Like, you gotta be your number one fan and your biggest critic. Like, I am my number one fan and biggest hater at the same time, man.
Like, I feel like you have to, like, definitely be a critic to yourself, but at the same time, you gotta make the music because you wanna say something. You know what I mean? Like, whatever that is that you want to say, you gotta make sure that you say that. And I feel like you have a really good grasp of that, like speaking of exactly how you feel in the moment on a song. And some people can do that for like a verse or even just like a hook, and it kind of trails off either in the beginning of the song or the end of the song. And I feel like you're really good at knowing when to like add on to a song and when to like cut it short. You know what I mean? And like if you can get that full thought out, that's what you get when you get a good song.
Facts. Like, you got to be your own producer in a sense with the song structure, for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, remember like a few weeks ago I was like, nah, I'm gonna just do a bunch of singles, and I was like, no, wait, like, I have a concept going for like 2 sides. Like, let's fucking do that shit, man. And I'm very excited to announce that shit down the road. But in the meantime, New York Morning's coming. But before 2019's over, like we just want this shit to be like fucking awesome for you, and like
it's lit right now. I'm a toot the horn like right now. It's lit, but
we want to make it amazing.
Right.
Like it's good. Like it's lit, but we want to make it an amazing project. Like there's so much like more depth like we can have over the amount of songs that we made.
And like we've grown so much. Like we started this last year, like on a whim.
Yeah,
like at first,
off of, cause that beat I got from Beatnox. For Disgusting was the name of it. It was a beat that he made in like 2012. Like when I started rapping, just freestyling and shit. And I was like, yo, Piff, can you get on this with me? This is like an actual rap song. This is my first real rap song.
This is like when you were still Soko the DJ. Like you weren't even Sam Comfort yet.
I was Sam Comfort, but like I wasn't like really.
Yeah, you were. You did like
really established.
Do the
really
whole
realize
shit.
Yeah. And then like we're like, all right, let's do this shit. And obviously Bamboo, fucking zoomed on Spotify.
Yo, Bamboo was so like
that shit was
so far like
so
all of
dope.
the songs have been like in the moment. Like we wrote Bamboo and it was your birthday and like we did the fucking Shoreline
let's
show
talk about
that
how we
same
wrote
day.
Bamboo, bro.
Like we were just at the house and like
on my birthday.
Yeah, we were getting ready for a session. I don't know if it was my session or your session or if we did a joint session or whatever, but we were going to Larry's and shout out to Larry.
I think it was your session.
And I was like, yo, I got this song and I was just like rehearsing it and you were like, yo, bro, that shit is hot. Like, let me get on that. And I was like, of course, that's my guy. So like if Soko wants to get on a verse, I don't even like worry about it. I'm like, yo, yes, please.
Dude,
please.
I just remember like you were just doing that. Dude, that shit was... I'm sitting on the couch like this, Piff standing up, and he's just playing the beat. And we're just hanging with the troop during it, and I'm just like hearing the beat and stuff, and all I can think is like, whoa.
Shout out to Trip Set, man.
Yeah, shout out Trip Set. Those guys are gnarly. They're from
New Jersey.
They have They have the closer on our album.
Yeah. Well, so far it's the closer.
So far, right now.
We've been trying to get another closer, and it keeps like... It keeps holding up. Like some people have seen us perform it. You probably see us perform it.
Yeah, we're performing that shit on Thursday. But yeah, so we just went and recorded that shit. We were just that song just had so much energy, and like that energy just like
which helped Bamboo or
Bamboo. Right. I feel like that energy just really helped carry that song.
Like it was real personal for me. Like, I just felt like. That's just like everybody feels that like sometimes like when you're just chilling in the summer and like you guys have nothing to do, it's just like you and the crew, man, like and like you guys all the bills are paid, like everybody's done with work and like yo what else are we gonna do? We're gonna roll up, we're gonna go to the party, like we're gonna chill with just us and like we're gonna vibe out, and that's what it is. And like if you're not part of that or if you don't do your part, then like I'm sorry, but you got to go.
Yo, I want to tell the Shoreline story, the real story behind that shit, bro.
All right, first of all, where are you going to start from?
I'm going to start in November 2018, bro.
I bet.
I'm at work. I'm doing my thing. I get a text from Spaka. He's like, yo, do you know what Shoreline Mafia is? And, like, in 2017, I, like, heard them on SoundCloud. That song Musty, I was like, yeah, like I know they're like they're pretty dope. I like them. He's like, yo, should da 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 da. And I'm like, And you know who I hit up? I hit up Peyton. I hit up my girl. My girl's hip, yeah.
She wasn't this girl at the time, but now it's
yeah. And she's like, hey. Yeah, no worries, Bob. I can cut that out.
Damn, Bob.
I'm not gonna cut it out. Yeah. So yeah, dude, I hit up Peyton. She's like, yeah. yeah, I would definitely make that move if I were you. I was like, all right, bro, let's do it. And we didn't hear back from from it for so long.
I think it was earlier than
Oh,
that.
It was November when they announced the show.
Yeah, because we were on tour and you were like, "Yo, bro, I really hope that they get it."
Because I wanted Hate Street to do it too.
Yeah, you were like, "It's gonna be my birthday, bro." Like, come on, man.
Facts,
like, I really want this shit because we were on tour. I remember that shit, man. Yeah, it had to be early.
Yeah, I don't remember the
had to
timeline.
be like August when you found out that they were going, and then like you heard, and then like Spock probably hit you up in like September while you guys were on tour.
I don't know
something like that.
But anyway, it like deadass. But I did hit up my girl,
and you were like, "Yo,
I was like, for her opinion, deadass."
Yeah, and you was praying for that shit for
I just
months.
put so much good energy towards it.
Months, bro.
And thank you, thank you so much to the Met, deadass.
Yeah, and then you found out like what?
For real.
Like
2 weeks,
a week
or
like
two.
That?
Nah, 2 weeks max. But it's whatever, man. Like that shit was so dope. Like to start off 24 like that, man.
Yeah.
And like we did Bamboo, and then we pull up to the show. We saw how many heads were there. We were like, oh, like it was just way bigger than we expected it to be.
Right.
And my set was like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And like we went out there, killed it, and we got off the stage. I was like, dude, what the fuck? I was like, all that for 15 minutes, man.
I remember when I came out. Like, remember you were backstage. I came out on stage and I was like, yo, like I was just making sure the mics are all straight and shit like that. And then I come back. I was like, "Yo, man, like they're lit out there, bro. Like all you gotta do is be you."
Those kids were so dope.
Yeah,
and shout outs to everybody that was at that show, that's watching this, and that's still supporting, because a lot of those kids, like
they still rocking.
Are supporting, like our fans of Sammy Bang Bong and Piffy Go Laugh Laugh.
Yeah, man, yo, y'all already know, man. We got so much coming for y'all. Solo and duo shit.
Yeah, so in between all that, man,
what's good, man? What's good?
Obviously, we had all that personal shit go down.
Yeah.
And then finally, we got to fucking move in together, dog. This is my motherfucking roommate.
Facts.
This shit's so motherfucking lit.
And we just got rid of the bee problem that we had.
Yeah, that's why I don't have the AC right now. We just got the fan. It's a little hotter than it is as usual.
Yeah.
As if you saw the ads last episode, I was talking about how the bees came in. What day was it? Was it Monday or Tuesday?
I want to say it was Tuesday.
Tuesday? Yeah, I think it was Tuesday.
'Cause I was here.
Yeah, man, on Tuesday, I killed like I tell this up.
This guy comes down.
PTSD from the bees.
Nah, so this is what I let my son he got picked up by his mom, so I come over here and I see Soko coming out of the driveway. And I think he's going to work.
You do. I'm
and
driving.
I flip him off.
Yeah, you're just giving me the finger.
I flip him off thinking he's going to be, all bouncy like he is every fucking morning. And he's pissed. Like, fucking pissed. And like, I can tell immediately when Soko is not having it. Like, when he's just not in the mood. And he rolls down the windows. He goes, "Oh, yeah? Like, I got to go fucking get bee spray. I fucking had to call out of work for this shit." And, like, he fucking drives off.
Oh, is he in it? Yeah, I have to work tomorrow to make up for that day. But, hey, whatever.
So then I wait for him to come back, and we spray the motherfuckers with Raid and shit. And
it made it worse.
That's a problem, bro. Don't do that, by the way. Don't. Spray your house before the bees come, because that shit is repellent. It's not something that kills bees. We found that out the hard way. Okay.
But shout outs Patrick the Exterminator.
Yo, he knew what he was doing. Yo, he should get a raise or something like that. Not from us, but from y'all.
Not from us, but from
y'all. Yo, he knows what he's doing.
From that company.
Yeah.
And then the other night, I slept in Bob's room on this couch because I was taping up the towel that I use as a blind, because I don't have a blind, because I'm 24.
I just been like, yo, you see what you see, bro.
Yeah.
I got windows on the side.
Dude, it was cracked open like a little bit the other day, and I could just like see out in the sidewalk and stuff. I was like, yo, if someone's going to their car, and like I was fucking. And I was like, yo, if someone like looks up, they're gonna see me doing my thing. But hey.
Hey, I don't know I don't know what you doing, so I'm gonna believe you when you say they're gonna see you
Getting pegged.
Yeah. Silly Bang Bang on the Boom Boom Show, ladies and gentlemen.
Dang. All right, man. So, what's that Chinese place that we go to where all the magic happens?
Oh, Chinatown?
Oh no, Chinatown is dope. When we found out about Canada.
Oh, that shit's in like North Providence, Johnson. Actually, that shit's like 5 minutes from here.
What's it called?
It's like it was like Jackie's or Jason's Galaxy or some shit, and then they changed it again.
Yeah.
They change the name all the time, but it's like
that place is dope.
It's lit over there, yo. We found out about the Canada tour over there.
It was last August, right?
Yeah.
And the tour was
it was in September.
Late September.
To October.
Yeah.
That shit changed like everything, like how we thought about the game and
where this music shit can really take you.
Yeah. Even like what music to like put out, not to like necessarily tailor it to like a certain audience or an idea, but to like
timing, like
like
music is the only thing that isn't visual, obviously, that can describe moods,
right,
and shit.
And like you can't help it. Like if you don't like something, you don't like it. Like you can't fake that shit. Like, and you just like you can't fake something that you like. Like if you like it, you can't be like, no, I don't like that shit, man. Like, and then you could be in your shower and that shit comes on Spotify and you be jamming and shit, bro. Like music is just something that your soul feels.
Dog, I just want to say, like, y'all gotta understand, like, we were in this Chinese restaurant and Piff's like, holy shit, like, I have an opportunity to tour the entire country of Canada, and I have like I have exactly 1 month to raise up X amount of money.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, and I did it with some help, and Sam eventually like came with me. Like eventually, like he already had signed up for a tour that I was gonna go on too. He had already paid for his portion of where he had to go on, so like he was already signed up to go.
Locked in.
So and the tours overlapped a little bit. So when he finished his obligations down there, he came and stayed with us in Toronto and like did the rest of the tour with us. And like I said, man, like that shit was wild. Like I would love to do it again, but it made me like really realize like when you have to live off of just music, like it changes everything, changes how you think about stuff, and like if you should really be doing it and or not. And like it's not easy, and like if you're ready for it, like you do it, but it's not easy, man. None of this is.
Dude, Canadian money is fucking fire. Dude, was the 10s that smelled like maple?
I think it's like the higher money, like the 50s and the 100s. They smell like maple syrup because they like infuse.
Dude, my dad tried to tell me that was a lie. I was like, fam.
Bro, I smelled that shit, bro.
Nah, that shit
smells like fucking maple syrup.
It smells
dead ass, bro.
So delicious. Yo.
I thought it was a lie.
Bro, so the shirt you have on right now, I remember I got to Toronto.
Boom.
You and I, you were selling those shirts.
Yeah.
And they're still.
You brought them.
Yeah, I brought I brought a fucking huge. Holy
so
crap.
many.
Oh my god. So yeah, I had my stuff to sleep in, right? Like, my clothes and stuff, and like had my laptop, and I had like my merch and stuff.
Backpack.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had 2 bags from me and a huge
army
a bag. They're like this big.
Like easily like 80 to 100 shirts in the bag.
Oh, dude, it was so like hard to walk.
So heavy.
They pulled up to the airport and they're like, "Yo, we're on this floor." I was like, "No."
Bumping Mo Bump.
They were like, "Yeah, we're on floor 1." It's like, "No, I'm on floor 3. You guys come here."
I'm not coming anywhere.
I was like, "No, I cannot move."
So we're like, all right, we're gonna come find you. And then we were running up with the big ass speaker and shit.
Oh yeah, playing Mobama.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was fun. Man,
Wild times, my friend.
yeah, but yo, so and when I got to Canada, you know, I would say going into the second day, I'm looking at Bob, and it's October, we're in Canada, it's still fall. He looks a little cold. I'm like, huh, Bob's just wearing a long sleeve T-shirt. Like, we're all wearing jackets and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, Bob, where's your jacket? And he's like, I did not bring a jacket.
to Canada.
Bob did not bring a jacket to Canada in fall.
He said it was. I thought it wasn't gonna be that cold. I was like, Bob, it's still Canada. Like, you know, it's gonna be cold. That's like the main thing about it. Like, that's why they play hockey. It's cold most of the time.
Well, that's his Bobby Bean sack. So
He survived though. He's a thug, bro.
Don't worry.
He survived. That was most of the trip without a coat. Like,
yeah,
in Canada,
that's too much.
there was a fucking storm following us. Not a rainstorm, a
A
snowstorm.
Oh, you guys.
Following the trip.
Oh, you
bro.
guys just avoided that. Huh?
Like every city that we were at, we would leave it, and then the snowstorm.
Oh yeah,
would
I remember
hit the
after
city
we
right
left.
behind
After
us.
we left Guelph, there was there was
Right.
snow.
And like Canada snowstorms are terrible. Like they don't even do shows in the winter. That's
Oh,
how
no.
bad the snowstorms are, because you're just gonna get snowed in.
They'll
wherever
have
you
an
go.
ice show.
Right. Nope. They go hunting.
Hunting.
I have to say the Canadians, they treated us really well though. Like wherever we went, like we didn't have no problems at all. Like, you know what I mean? And like they really were vibing with the music. But touring like really showed me how much like you need to just find people that like your music. Not everybody is gonna like your music, and people might not like your music where you live, but that doesn't mean your music sucks. You know what I mean? It just might mean that the people where you live, like, you know what I mean? What if everybody where you live likes country? Does that mean that you shouldn't be a rapper? No. Go somewhere where they like rap. Go somewhere where they like your pop rap.
And you can
your
just
sing
target
rap.
your music to
the
certain
internet
areas through
now.
the internet, so you don't even have to move.
But move.
Move.
If you
Change
can't
your
move.
perception.
Even if it's for like 2 weeks, 10 days, a year, move. Go see the world. People live differently, and it'll change how you make art, period. Even if you don't rap. Like, if you play basketball, move. Go play basketball somewhere else.
Spark up another one, bro.
Yes, sir. Oh,
I'm eating a Mamba.
Oh, I need to have another Mamba, please.
Yeah. No, there's two. One for me, one for you. That's what
Alright, hold on.
That's what they're there for, man. Life is good. I'm feeling great.
Shout outs to Mamba.
Sorry that I'm chewing into the mic. If anyone is bothered by that, and if anyone enjoys that, well, big shout outs to you, and to yours. I'm gonna pause this real quick. And we are back. Yes, we are back. Hello.
Bobo show. Bobo show.
It's the boom show
On
with
the Boom Boom
Piffy.
Show.
Go.
Laugh.
Yes, he go. Piffy
laugh.
go. Laugh. Piffy go. Laugh. You wanna watch some goofy videos, bro?
Let's do it.
And once again, if you see any worthy, crazy, funky, skunky videos, tag at the Boom Boom Show, or DM the Boom Boom Show, or at Sam Needs Comfort. Wiggity boop 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 bop.
You're
One moment, please.
The boom boom show, the boom boom show, the boom boom, the boom boom show, boom boom show, the boom boom show.
Did I X out of it?
Boom 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 boom
Oh,
boom
one
boom
moment.
show. Talking about that's the only thing I'm looking about. Boom 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 boom.
Oh, with the chicky wang dang, hockey walkie dong,
Boom boom.
walkie dokie dong. All right.
Boom boom.
You want to see this shit? You want to see what I got for you, Piffy?
Yes, sir. Let me see what you got, man.
All right. So I call this.
Yo.
Do you think I care?
All right. Well, first of all, Lil Duval is my dog, man.
Yeah, this off a post Lil Duval had. Do you follow Lil Duval?
I don't follow a lot of stars. I'm not gonna lie, but Lil Duval, I've been watching him for like 10 years now, since he was on Comic View. Bro, he has a dope video on that shit. But let's see this shit.
So if you're listening, this is a bar. This is footage from a bar, and there's a robbery.
Who's got the gun?
You'll see. But look at that man standing there with the glasses.
Oh shit, he got a shotgun too.
He's trying to take his phone. He's like, nah.
He's like, you're not taking my phone. Alright, he's like, bet, smoke your cigar, I'm gonna do this.
He's like, go ahead. Do you think I care?
That doesn't make sense to me, man. Like, you got a phone. Like, there's a phone on the table. I told him to get back up.
Dude, and he's just like really not caring. He's trying to make him feel like scared. I respect this guy. And
This
guy next to him smoking.
This burglar does not know what he is doing.
He's in flip flops. Like, oh no, the guy unloading is in flip flops.
Yeah,
Whoops, my bad.
The guy with the shotgun, he don't know what he is doing, man.
Yeah, I call. But yeah, shout outs that guy. He really don't give a fuck.
He was like, no, I'm not. You do what you gotta do, bro.
He honestly may have wanted death that day.
He said, do what you have to do. I'm not getting down on the ground.
And
I have a bad knee.
I called it this next one here. Whose cousin is this? This guy's the man.
Tell me about why you pulled your phone out and started shooting. Oh, because I was over there, and I see that when they come in, I try to take a video, you know.
News
boom,
reporting.
I see that, boom, everybody's on it, so you know. Okay, so
Tell
that's what
him
happened.
to describe
How
what
did that
happened.
car end up where it is? Those two cars. How'd that
The
happen?
car, they coming from over there like that. Boom. I don't know. The guy, maybe he don't know where he want to go, you know? Because he has to go to the right. And he goes to the left, you know? So that's why he crossed. Boom, over there, my friend. That's
Tell me about why you.
One more time, I love this guy.
Explain that in the court of law.
And I see that when they come in, I try to take a video, you know? Boom, I see that, boom. Everybody's on it, so you know?
So he basically didn't see it because he was trying to take a video.
How did that car end up where it is? Those two cars. How'd that
Okay,
happen?
it's just
Coming
what.
from over there like that.
Boom.
Boom. I don't
Boom.
know. The guy, maybe he don't know where he want to go, you know? Because he has to go to the right. And he goes to the left, you know? So that's why he crossed. Boom, over there, my friend.
That's why he crashed. His cousin.
Shout outs this guy. Shout outs to whoever's cousin this is. And this last thing, man, I'm glad you're here for this one because you have a young one.
Okay.
This is from Michael Rappaport's Instagram. Shout out the GOAT Michael Rappaport.
The GOAT.
The GOAT shit talker.
Yeah, I guess. He'll give it to you. Don't fuck up around him, man. But I guess like if you fuck up and he talks about you, you gonna make it, man. Like he talks about people who made it.
You go viral. But yeah, man, I'm good. Fucking. But yeah, so this is looks like a preschool graduation or something, and
Oh shit.
yeah, we'll show you what happens. So I would say this would be. What would you do if this was your kid?
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit.
No, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You need to leave?
Okay.
Oh,
Yo.
Yo, you saw.
Yo.
you saw
First of all,
you
my
saw-
son would never,
Yo.
ever. But God, yeah, what? Yo, I would be dying if I'm in there
Yo,
and somebody else's kid did that.
yo.
I'm gone.
Did you see?
There's no stopping me, bro. I'm not holding back, not a damn bit. I am laughing my ass off.
Did you see the lady in Pink's reaction?
No, please.
Yeah, you need to see this shit one more time, bro.
My reaction was crazy. I was too wild to see her shit. Yeah.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, boys and girls.
That.
Hey.
Oh.
No,
She was like, "Oh no."
you need to leave.
Oh.
You need to leave.
No, bitch. Yo, I didn't hear that part. Oh shit. Yo, they're gonna let him stay. That's wild that they were like, yo, shut the fuck up. And everybody's like, all right, he's cool. And she's like, do you need to leave?
No, bitch.
And then they took his ass. Yo. Oh my God, bro. Oh shit.
I would have been so if that was my kid, I would have been so humiliated, bro. So I can only
my God.
only imagine, bro.
I will snatch you out your soul. Okay.
Dude, you'd have to smack him. There's no way you can't smack him.
Like, I'm sorry he's not graduating. Nope, he's not ready. He has to go back and do the whole thing over again.
True.
They don't pay teachers enough. I said it.
100%.
If they pay teachers more, like, they would care more. The kids would, be into it. Like, half the kids that either drop out or, like, shoot up schools are way too smart for school, and they get bored. And they don't know how else to take out their energy, so then they fucking do dumbass shit in school, man. They get in trouble.
Bro.
Getting in trouble in school sucks, bro. You get pigeonholed, man. Like, kids get pigeonholed from, like, first grade for getting in trouble.
Yeah, that's true, man. I don't even know what to say to that shit, man. Like, all I can say is just gotta, yeah, that's probably what it is.
Pay
just
teachers more, man.
Yeah, because, like, I went to school to be a teacher at first, to be a phys ed teacher.
Yeah, you told me.
And I was like, nah, bro. I was seeing how it was gonna take like 5 years too.
But like, imagine if they paid you more to do that shit that you probably would have finished.
Yeah, if I was getting like $100K a year, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like, but those are the
Not
people
maybe.
that
Probably.
take care of our kids for most of the year, man, for most of their lives. We should pay them more.
There's teachers out here fucking kids and shit.
Right.
Like,
Teachers
that's
don't
in
care,
that's in the
bro.
news all the time, dude.
And teachers don't care no more, man, because they're like, yo, why should I
that's
care? The
pretty
kids
much
don't
out, bro.
care.
That's like coming.
The kids don't care. Why should I care? I'm not getting paid that much, so like, fuck it, man. Like, they're like, I don't care.
Yo, I've been hearing so much talk lately, just because like there's a lot of alien energy going on. I feel because
You think aliens are real?
yeah. Do you?
I don't know.
I feel like why wouldn't they? And the reason why they're not fucking with us is because they know we ain't shit. And there's like stars out there that are so huge, that are so big, that are way more massive than our sun. So there has to be huge ass planets, bro.
Do you think the aliens have like, you know how people say like, oh, the aliens helped them build the pyramids and like all the other stuff? Like, do you think like the aliens did that, or you think that the aliens haven't touched us yet?
They might have. I don't know for certain, but I do think that there is some convincing evidence out there that makes me like go like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. And just how like there's pictures of other galaxies that so like thousands upon thousands, like even there's probably even millions of galaxies.
I look at it like, man, like NASA has been around for mad long, right?
Uh-huh.
Can anybody tell me anything that they've done, like, that you know of, like, publicly? Like, they used to, like, broadcast that shit on the news. Like, it was, like, an event, like, when they sent people up, man. Like, so, like, they just been sending people up, right? Because, like, people still go to school to be astronauts.
Hey, man. Ignorance is bliss, but to know is pain.
Bro, like, what's going on, man? Are they sending people back and they coming back? Are they not coming back? I heard that just people go up and they die. That's what I heard. Like, that's
what
the
when they
life
go
of
to the space station?
like not like basically the life of an astronaut that goes into space is like more chances than not you're gonna go on a voyage and not come back, or you're gonna like something's gonna happen when you come back. Like you could do like there's people. That's why like it's such a big deal if like you go on a lot and you keep coming back.
That was like the first thing I wanted to be when I was a kid.
Astronaut.
Yeah.
Never in my life have I ever been like, yo, I think I could be an astronaut.
You know what was one of the reasons?
What?
Two. There's two reasons. One, I will say one, because of the OG, Buzz Lightyear.
Okay.
Two, monkeys going in space, and I like monkeys.
You ever seen Planet of the Apes? The one with Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Was it Mark Wahlberg?
Was he in one? I think. Maybe. I don't know. There's like fucking 20 of them.
Yeah, it is Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Came out in like 2012 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a monkey go with him.
Wait, what?
Here's a monkey go into space and like.
Yeah.
The monkey, like they go into a vortex or whatever, but the monkey goes first, and he ends up being the monkey that started the whole Planet of the Apes. And like when he gets there, it's like 20 years, 30 years.
Yeah, because it was his pet monkey that was mad smart.
Yeah, that started all of that shit. And then when he found that shit out, he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was great.
I saw it in 3D. That was when the 3D.
I'm a huge movie buff.
The 3D crisis of 2011 to 2013 occurred. You remember that shit?
The what?
Or even all right. So here's my theory, right? So you remember Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Vaguely, yes. That's a cartoon, like not cartoon, but like it was like a kid show, like, and it was like a brother and a sister.
No. There probably was a cartoon show that they did make.
Not cartoon, but like it was like not cartoon. My bad. I meant like little kid show. Like it was like live action.
There was a movie called Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and it was in 3D, right?
Yes.
And I feel like after that movie, mad 3D movies came out after that.
Oh yeah, that like Avatar pushed that shit very hard.
Yo,
like,
Avatar 2 is coming.
What?
I think it's coming next year, like next November or something.
I liked Avatar, but I didn't understand why they made this whole new language, like, right, for the movie. All right, so after the movies, then what are you gonna use that?
There's Avatar 2 is coming next year, bro.
Okay, man, but
what do you mean? They have a language
Somebody's
for. They have a
somebody
language
out
for
there
the.
speaking
They have a
that
language for the
shit?
minions.
Yeah, I know. People be working hard for that shit for no reason. Can you speak Minion? No,
No, I don't want to speak minion.
I do.
Can you? Would you want to speak Dutch?
Yes,
Why not?
I would love to speak another language. I just don't. I can't. I can do American Sign Language. It was easy to learn because I know American.
You know what they don't have to say
English.
in American Sign Language?
What? Fuck you.
Yes. It goes like this. Fuck you.
I can say it 3 ways.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Oh man, I love how progressively lit we've gotten on this podcast. That's what the that's what the Boom Boom Show is all about. Yeah, I know, man. Oh fuck, but yeah, man. So, let me ask Piffy.
It's good.
What is next on the agenda for the Piffy Go Laugh Laugh?
All right, we got New York Morning. We finishing that up, me and you, and then we got 30,000 Feet Up, the album.
Yeah, which
Coming out.
you got a couple singles from that.
Yeah,
out
Holy
right
Smoke's
now,
already out.
which is booming.
Yeah, that's with Canberra and Take the Technician at Hate Street.
Yeah.
And then we got 30,000 Feet Up. That's a single that I put out. That's the second single. that's already out. That's booming already too. And then we got a bunch of songs coming off of that shit. People have already seen me perform them. I got a song with Biawana on there. Biawana and Scribe, they both on that track. I want to get another song with you since we already had one, but we're moving it.
we had to put that on New York.
Yeah, so I gotta get Sammy on it. You know, Jesse the Tree's gonna be on that shit. Who else? I got a lot of producers on that. Riz Beats is on there. What's it called? My boy Mr. Wilson's on there. Who else? Ooh, I'm trying to forget.
There's a lot.
My homie
There's
did,
a lot.
yeah, my homie did Drew Brees.
Yeah,
Scobie. Alright, yeah.
Hella music, hella videos
Yeah,
coming up. So obviously I gotta bring up the obvious.
What's up, man?
Paul Pierce.
Fuck that guy now. not like that level. But yeah.
Dude, Paul Pierce has been fucking clowning himself on the reg, man, and I'm excited for when the basketball season starts again, and he starts clowning himself some more, man.
I don't know if he's gonna get fired or not because he's kind of turned himself into like the next Charles Barkley, I would say. Like,
nah, they're not firing him. He's entertaining.
Yeah, like he provides entertainment and memes and stuff like that because he says wild, outlandish, bold stuff. So like, that's kind of how like you end up getting your own show. Like, you know, like you say wild stuff enough and so that people on social media like you, and then you get your own show.
KG still has his own show, right?
Yeah, KG show is dope. Yeah, KG,
Area 21.
Yeah, he doesn't flex too much. That's what kind of why I like it. Like,
yeah,
he kind of like invites good people over there, and like he talks about interesting theories about basketball instead of necessarily talking about like who's gonna win the championship right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, talk about what if questions.
Yo, the NBA has gotten so crazy within the last 10 years. 10 years ago to now, like it's like now it's just like every season you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, and I like it, man. Like, people don't like how like the players are controlling the league, but like they're the ones that play.
Yeah, that's so like awesome. Like,
everybody
power to the people.
Like, if you were at your job, would you want it so that like your bosses controlled every move, or so that you guys had like a say on like at least how you were gonna do it? Like, everybody wants that at their job.
It's like, yo, it's like they're all like rappers like on a label,
right? Like, sports is the only it's the only occupation where we get mad at people for taking a raise. Like, oh, this guy took all this money, he doesn't need all that money. Like, are you kidding me? Like, we want job security.
People
bro.
sleep on baseball.
Like,
baseball players be getting the most guapo.
Well, they don't have a salary cap, so like they can, and it's like if the team has a lot of money, then they can offer somebody basically whatever they want, you know.
And baseball doesn't have a salary cap.
No salary cap.
What?
Yeah, that's.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's one of the like the things that people want to go back and forth about, but it's never really even been brought to the table because it's kind of like a conservative sport,
and like you and
keep it the same.
And like professional teams can just have crazy donations.
That's why like people were mad at the Yankees for so long because they had so much money. People said they would buy athletes, and they basically did. But I mean, like, if you're an athlete and they're like,
the
yo,
evil empire,
we'll give you $200 million over the next 8 years to play for us, and you have a chance of winning the championship and being the best player. And we're gonna promote you all over the city and all over the state.
New York,
right? Like, why? How could you not do that? Or if you're in Houston or LA, why would you turn that shit down, man? Like,
duh, I'm gonna take that shit.
Right?
People they're just jealous because like that's just the ultimate like life to live, just playing a sport and just getting mad money, like doing what you love.
Like, people are a victim of like living their past through other people, like, and like they think they know better. Like, oh, like I blew out my knee, or else I would have been there, or like everybody has that story. You know what I mean? Like, if I did this differently, I would have been here. I would have been there. Like, you're not. They are. You know what I mean? So like, let them live their lives. You know, like if Kawhi wants to go back to LA because he grew up in LA, then that's his decision, man. Would you want, if you grew up in Mass, right? and you could
Which
wrestle.
I did. Hello.
And you could wrestle, but you had to wrestle in fucking Alaska for $10 million. You would probably do it to get the $10 million.
Yes.
But then if you had a chance to go back to Mass and play in Framingham, you know what I mean, for like $9 million, would you do it? You win you already won a championship in Alaska. You did your job.
Yes. I would do the LeBron James. Yes. I understand.
Speaking of bad knees, I got bad knees, man.
Dude, before I started this podcast, I stood up and I was like, oh, my knee almost gave out. And you're like, oh, congratulations, Sammy, you're getting old.
You're getting old. Speaking of getting old, I'll be 31 when this comes out.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm 30 right now.
Yeah, so happy birthday to Piff. So everyone listening to this, make sure you say happy birthday to Piff.
I finally said it. I'm 31. Everybody says I'm so old. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know.
I'm almost halfway to 30 from this decade.
Yeah, man. Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Enjoy it. People say the 30 is the new 20. I'm hoping.
Who?
Gary Vee said it.
Okay.
I listen to Gary Vee.
Yeah, no, I subscribe to that.
Only on Instagram. And Instagram too. IGT. I'm old, so I say the whole time.
Yes, I know you. I come at you about your age during this program?
No, that's why that's what you do. All right, kids, self-defense mechanism. You come at it head on before they come at you.
Okay. Well,
get it out there.
Yeah, it does make me not want to make fun of you because of your age.
See?
But
stay strong.
What can I do? I'm at the blank because you got me so freaking Hoozy McSquoggle-woggles.
Hi. Welcome to my zone. Still have one more. Sam's going to be asleep.
Yeah. Hey, well, I do need to get some rest.
I don't need to get some rest.
Hey, spark that up.
Okay, big
spark
boy.
Spark that up, We're almost at the hour mark. I think I've been doing a good job of keeping track of what's going on in this situation. Dude, I don't know if I discussed this with you. That Invader Zim reboot, fantastic. I will applaud them.
All right, so loved it. First of all, if anybody knows me, 90s nostalgia is like my shit, bro. Like, I go crazy for anything. So I watched Rocko's Modern Life first.
Oh, yeah, well, it's my diarrhea.
Sammy Bang Bug on the Boo Boo Show. Welcome, everybody. And so I watched Rocko's, and Rocko's was trash.
Dude, Rocko's was pretty corny. Like, I did like it just because I like Rocco, and it did have all, the original voices and stuff.
Yeah, and but they tried to too much to make it just like how it was supposed to be. Like, they never left. And, I thought that was trash. But Invader Zim, they did a good job of making, a new movie. Until the end. End was kind of they just tried to end it. But, I still liked it.
Dude.
I liked it.
With Rocco, I was like, what, they were in space for 20 years? Shut the fuck up.
I don't even remember that.
No, it never happened. It never happened.
Maybe it did, but I don't remember that shit. I don't remember them I don't remember that's why they stopped putting Rocco on because them niggas got sent off.
That shit's probably on Hulu. After this, we can freaking.
I heard that they're putting Rocket Power on Hulu.
Is Rocco on Hulu?
Nah, not yet.
Oh, it's not. Fuck.
Well, I know this on Hulu. My bad. I'm fucking high. Rick and Morty.
Obviously, you love Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's my shit, man.
Oh, dude. I am.
New season coming soon.
Ooh.
October, I think. October.
Is it October?
Yeah, I think October.
I love that. I think October is my favorite month.
I like October, but September's pretty dope because
people embrace all the spooky freaks.
Everybody's in the groove.
It's all
Except
orange.
it gets cold.
It
gets cold. I heard our climate has changed more than almost any state. Ours in Alaska, in all of the United States.
What, New England?
No, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island?
Rhode Island and Alaska. So we've had hotter summers and colder winters than
dude,
the change in our climate has been the most. That's what I heard.
What's your source?
My mom. I believe anything my mom said.
Okay. Your mom hasn't done me wrong.
Yes.
You know what I feel bubbling within inside me?
So
Gas. I wonder if it will protrude.
I have oxtail inside me.
Do you
I'm
have
gonna
any?
have some
Do you
more.
have any more oxtail?
Yeah, I do. A little bit. Shout out to mama.
May I have it, please?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you very much. You know what I want to do with you soon, bro?
What's up?
Hit the buffet.
Facts.
Oh my gosh.
She's lit.
I like how this episode is now just turning into how we're looking forward to watching cartoons and eating munchies.
Yes.
That's what life's really all about. Like, humans just like work so hard so they can do the least. You know, we used to just be out there running around in the forest getting it. Now we got a big old structure with a object made out of, I'm looking at my bed right now, made out of cotton and metal springs for
That's
comfort.
Same comfort. That's like the interview that the future. Damn, I'm so high. That Young Thug had with Big Boy. He was talking about like, I work so hard so that my kids don't have to work as hard and go through the things that I went through. But at the same time, like, you don't want your kids to be spoiled. You know what I mean? So like, Big Boy was like, well, how do you balance that? Because he was like, because Young Thug's got 6 kids, and he was like, yo, well, one of my kids, he grew up, like, I had him young, so, like, before I was rich, he knows, like, what happened, and, like, everybody else, they grew up rich, so, like, he's like, you still gotta, like, make sure that they don't have to struggle, but you gotta teach them the balance.
Ooh. Can only imagine, bro. Being a dad. If I'm still doing
It's fun.
the Boom Boom Show as as a dad, I'm gonna be for a long time, bro. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. Fuck.
I mean, me being a dad changed my life, man, for the better. It gave me more purpose to do the stuff that I wanted to do, the stuff I had to do.
Each time I figure out, like, my friends have kids, I'm like, what? That's crazy, you know, like, and it's just, like, looking back on it, I'm like, oh, I had friends that were having kids at 14, my freshman year of high school.
Damn.
Yeah, hey.
It happens. Nothing you can do but love the kid when he gets here.
And shout out to all the parents out there that are listening, all the young parents, especially
Getting
the ones
kids
that
back to school.
the ones that had kids when they were 14 too,
Yeah.
that are still doing their thing.
Shout out to the parents who are having kids at 60.
Whoa, yeah, that's true. Yo, Larry King
That shit ain't easy
getting
either.
divorced again for the 8th time
I don't know.
at 83 or some shit.
That shit ain't easy. Marriage ain't easy either. But, you know, at the same time, not that anybody should not get married, but, like, make sure that, like, that's what you want to do. But it should be about, like, you want to stay with that person. It shouldn't be about the state makes you stay with that person.
Yeah, mid-20s is such a weird age. It's good age though, great age.
I feel like a lot of people get married in their mid-20s.
Yeah, I'm seeing my friends get married and shit. I'm like, whoa.
But that's because, like, our parents got married in their mid-20s, so, like, that's kind of, like, the norm. But, like, for them, like, their parents got married in the mid-20s because, like, they didn't expect to be around, you know what I mean? Like, there was wars going on, like, life expectancy wasn't as long, and now, like, we're living longer, like, you can wait a little bit to get married.
And we got wars now, but shit's fucking different. And it's just like an occupation. It's what you do.
But it was like,
Just
oh,
sit-
you're 18, you're going to war. So, like, oh, you got to get married. Or, like, oh,
Yeah.
you didn't go to war, so, I got to get married because I didn't go to war yet.
draft,
You know what I
like
mean?
the
Like,
Vietnam
yeah.
draft and shit. So it's just like, oh, in case I die, like,
So that was the norm,
You're
and like that
hooked
got
up.
passed down and passed down and passed down. Now like people are living longer because like we don't have to go to war. You know what I mean?
But we still are.
I mean like but I mean like.
I feel like we just got like in a war that just like we'll never get out of. So
We
it's
in a
just
war
always
with the
something-
world right now.
Always
like,
something
and-
that's there.
And the earth is getting the ass kicked
Yeah.
right now. We need to change that shit.
True. Stop shooting
Africa
each other.
and no, I'm talking about like the Africa and the rainforests are burning right now, man. Like the ice caps are melting. Like shit's wild, bro.
Yeah, it's a tough time right now.
Somebody told me that shit was like set up. Like somebody is burning the rainforest.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah,
Like that it's not like a rain. It's not like a forest fire.
they're just clearing the land
Yeah.
for like. There's like cow farming, illegal cow farming, and it's like, oh well, I do like meat. I do like steak,
I love steak.
but I do like rainforest and monkeys.
Yes.
Tree frogs.
Yes.
Oh, that's a place I'd like to see. But I'm sure there's a lot of bugs in the rainforest.
Yeah. I don't care about bugs
Yeah, especially those fucking yellow jackets that was here.
or mosquitoes.
Or, yo, I heard. I don't know if this is true, but I heard if there were no mosquitoes, then like the world would be fine.
If we have more bats, there'd be no mosquitoes.
Bats are so cool.
Bats
The
eat
only-
mad mosquitoes.
The only flying mammal.
Yeah. Do you know the only mammal that lays eggs?
Platypus?
Yes.
Dude,
Ding, ding, ding. Chicken, chicken. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I had probably a 6-month obsession with platypi when I was
Duck-billed
like,
platypi.
in middle school.
I like honey badgers.
They have stingers.
I like honey badgers.
A platypus could kill you.
Platypuses are
You know
dangerous.
that?
No, I didn't know that.
They have stingers.
That's
Venomous. They're part beaver, part duck, part kangaroo, part
Kangaroo.
scorpion.
wild. Scorpion. Ultimate
Part-
animal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that.
They got a fucking beaver tail.
honey
They,
badgers
dude, they have a fucking beaver tail
and a duck
and a
bill.
duck bill.
And they lay eggs.
That's the coolest looking fucking. And dude, that the stingers are like are right here,
Yeah.
like where their like Achilles are, like their back foot.
At the back of their webs.
Yeah, dude, they'll fucking take you out, dude. You know what's spooky?
What?
And like, I would only like be near them if I was in like tropical waters. Rockfish.
Rockfish. I've heard of that.
Yeah, dude, they just like blend in, and if you just step on them, dude, hurts so fucking bad. You gotta go to a fucking doctor
It's like lionfish.
immediately. Oh, lionfish? Yeah, no thanks.
Dead. The ocean is scary as fuck.
And they say we know more about space than we do outer oceans.
Yo, man, like, and now all these shark sightings?
Yo, what do you believe in more? Giant sea monsters or aliens?
Giant sea monsters.
Yeah, giant sea monsters are real. Yo, you believe in the giant squid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, remember when Scribe was trying to doubt the
said no.
giant squid?
He said no.
He said no.
He said no.
Are you kidding me?
I
There is no
refuse.
such thing.
Show me. I refuse. I refuse.
Yo,
I'm so
but
hard.
we just found some shitty videos. It was bad. But I did see like a pickled giant squid in the aquarium when I was in Florida.
I'm so late right now.
Yeah, I'm so lit right now too. You ready to enjoy the night, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to everyone that's coming to the show tomorrow night,
Word.
'cause this is dropping on Wednesday, and Dynamic Duo is about to be a fucking awesome. New York Morning dropping very soon.
This fall.
Be patient. We got a few more bangers to make.
Yeah. It's almost done. We might give you another single. We'll talk about it.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how I feel. I'm a stingy motherfucker. Oh yeah, and Fecal out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go stream that shit.
I'll have Fecal be the outro as well. So
Yeah, nah, vibe.
with the chick on the bop.
Yeah.